Okay, we are filling. Hello, everyone. This is Beth, and we're having a glue stick incident. We're just gonna give it a couple dabs here and then get on our way. Glue stick is so sticky. So this, there we go. Difficult. They're all different sizes. So this is my moon project. Moon collage project is what I called it. I started this December 2019. Because why not just start? No need to wait to get somewhere to New Year. I'll just start. So I started, this is with on 12/25 with the solar eclipse. And I feel like the first ones, I really tried too hard at some kind of concept, of creating a concept. Even though I do like them, I feel like somewhere along the line, all of a sudden it clicked and they started making sense. And one of the things about this project was it's collage from magazines mostly, and sometimes Unsplash, on whatever I can find to put it on. The idea basically was not to buy things to use to do moon collage. So we started in December of 2019 with the new moon. And then I did one for each. Right, so this one is now in January for the full moon. New moon January. Hey, I'm trying to do something. I think this is new moon. They may not be. Yep, new moon January. This one didn't quite capture what I wanted it to, but it's okay. Finding things. Sometimes there's text, sometimes there's not. It really just depends on what is coming through. I like how this one turned out. And I feel like this is where I start hitting, I just bit my tongue, start hitting the stride on them and not overthinking them as much, of just kind of creating as quickly as possible, trying to do things, you know, about a half hour between, you know, finding collage and stuff like this. And this is like the brightest one I did. And I found the, if you get the Kirkland coconut water in the liters, these are like the separators, and they're brilliant for this kind of thing. So each month I did the full moon. March. Did the full moon and the new moon. This one says Pathfinder, Navigate. And then on the other side it says Lady of the Lake. Conventional. Sometimes, like I said, sometimes they're word, sometimes they're not. That's like waffles. I just love that background. And I had her done, and for some reason she needed something where I found this word visible, and that fit. And you can tell when I'm using the Kirkland things because they're nice and square. This is a nice size, I gotta say, for a collage project like this. I really liked how this one turned out. I also like this one. This is when reindeer all of a sudden start coming in to something. I don't know where dark canvas came from. It might have been the page. I feel sorry for this horse because in the original picture, this poor horse has someone's hosing it off, and it just kind of looked, its lips aren't soft. It doesn't look very happy. Don't ask me. I try not to overthink it. I just go with like, ooh, that's what I'm feeling. And yeah, sometimes you get nail polish dripping on someone's face. And these are like Amazon boxes that I cut apart. So, quite literally not buying any supports, using any bot supports for these. Keeping it very, very simple. And sometimes I find with collage, the more kind of weird and surreal it gets, the better off it is. This is one of my favorites. Just the colors work so well. I found her in an old food magazine, and this is from like Montana Outdoor or something like that. Fire, skulls, Sandy Woman flowers. Like I said, it's like, ooh, this is what I'm feeling. What's funny is I tried to put her over on this side because there's a deer here, and the deer's kind of on the third, and she would have been on the third, and it looked awful. And so I ended up putting her in front of the deer, which looked better. And sometimes glue stick dries out, so it's one of the issues with using glue stick. But since these are not going to have any wet media put on them, it's not really a big deal. I could cut that out, but I don't know if that fits down that far. That was, yeah, that was Halloween. This one was. I like this one with the bunch of mushroom stuff in a magazine. This one kind of annoys me because I like it a lot, except I didn't realize till way after the fact that I had the flag ones in the middle. Oh well. Still really like it. These are little small ones. I think they were like that, and I cut them in half. And this size is really nice too, because except that like if you have a larger image, it makes it more, you can't use larger images. So if you have large images, this size is problematic. Really, I think the coconut water size is probably about the best to work with because it's easy. But although to get like the main focal images, you don't have such an issue with things. I had one image that I was going to use for the last, which one was this? Last full moon of December, but it was too big for this size. And then I found this egg, and oh, egg in the sky. Ta-da! Don't ask me why egg in the sky. It was like what I needed for that full moon. I try not to think about it too much when I'm doing these. I don't try to make them make sense. And I think that was kind of my problem in the beginning. I was trying to make them be kind of more of a cohesive art thing as opposed to just something of my subconscious symbolic mind and working in that way. But this, the Moon Collage Project 2020 is something I'm going to continue on doing, I think. As a solo practitioner, you're always looking for ways to work with cycles and all that kind of stuff. And this made it really, I'm like smearing my eyes, made it really easy to do that. The other thing I did was do an art piece for each brain cramp Sabbath of the year, for the Wheel of the Year. And that was a really nice way to connect also to a spiritual practice as a solo practitioner. So yeah, easy, simple ways to bring in energies to work with. It's always a good thing. So if you're looking for an easy way to connect, this is super easy. You don't even have to be an artist to do it. Keep that in mind and go out there and be the love in the world and have a wonderful day.